A super common question I get asked as an interstitial cystitis dietitian is, do I need to follow a low oxalate or low histamine diet for my interstitial cystitis? The answer isn't as simple as you'd think. Here's the thing, as people living with IC, we all have some similarities, but we are very different. What I mean by that is we all have different symptoms, we have different responses to treatments, medications, supplements, and diet. The IC diet is great for helping you figure out what your unique sensitivities are. However, it's not meant to be followed long term, and it may not be enough for every single person. There are certain diets that are emerging. Some of them are more fad diets, more trendy, and then others do help a lot of people with IC. The two specific diets I'm referring to are the low histamine diet and the low oxalate diet. I will say there is more emerging research about a low histamine diet for IC, and there is actually no current research on a low oxalate diet for IC. So really for these, what we're going off of is people's anecdotal data, essentially listening to what has worked and what hasn't worked for other people. So how do you know if you need one of these diets? My number one recommendation is to work with a dietitian who is familiar with IC. I am currently one of only 2 dietitians in the world that specializes only in IC, but there are a few dietitians here and there that are familiar with it. What I do is I take into account my clients' past medical history, their current diet, their symptoms, and a couple other things. And we basically collaborate to determine what their elimination diet is going to look like, because we are going to conduct an elimination diet to learn what their triggers are. And if my clients need that additional level of restriction, we will only do that if we have a really good reason to. So there is a lot of intentional thinking behind this. We don't just say, okay, you follow a low oxalate diet, you follow a histamine diet. It doesn't work like that. We personalize the elimination diet to every single one of our clients because everyone is unique.